Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. An incident happened yesterday which I would love all of us to be in the know and share with us. A guy called my dad stating he's from ECG and that they were installing meters, and he asked him to pay some amount of money so that he could do it. Fortunately, my dad drove to the station and then made inquiries and then told the said person that he was there, so he should come take the money so that they could proceed. He called and called and called. The guy did not pick up. So he would have been duped if not him going to the ECG substation. My dad nearly paid this amount because we also having issues with our meter, of which we had reported. And so when the call came through, we thought it was genuine and they were working in our area because we had also seen some poles around. Who knows what might have happened if he hadn't gone there to make that inquiry. So it's really surprising. You don't know how they get these numbers, and can I even say it's a coincidence that they call just when you also need that particular service? So sometimes it's even hard to tell whether they are real or not because you really need that service. And then it just feels like, oh, they are the right people because how would they have known? So these are some of the things that these service providers can also avoid because we don't know how our information is going out there. How they even know that this particular person needs this service at this particular time. It's really devastating. So this is something I want us to all be in on. Probably sometimes how the call comes through, it looks like it's from a reliable source. Let's kindly, whether it's from the ECG, water, wherever it is, kindly take a step further. Go there if you can make your inquiries before you make any initial commitment or pay money. And this reminds me of an incident that happened just this year, which I was a victim of a fraudulent activity. I had the number, I had everything. I went to the said telecommunication center to report the case, and then I was told to get a police report. So upon going to the police station, I just narrated how everything happened. And sort of they were even telling me off. The police who are supposed to be your friend, or you could actually go to get things solved. So they were just making excuses. Somebody telling me, oh, don't even follow up on this case. It's not going to go anywhere because I've had similar experience. Somebody else was also trying to let me even feel bad and relive the whole experience by telling me how silly I had been. How can this happen? Are you trying to say now people are floating in the air? Like all sort of things. To cut the whole long story short, I was told to bring my statement and everything to show I had the person's number and everything. But they didn't do anything about it. This is me being a victim, coming up to you, the police. I'm even willing to go through the process so that these people or these persons can be brought to book. But here I was, the victim is now being vandalized for whatever the case is. I mean, I was like, how can the police even act this way? Unconcerned. It was weird, it was absurd. Just kind of making you relive the whole thing, the pain and everything, trying to make you even feel more silly, possibly than anyone ever could. Hey, it's unheard of. Even if you don't have any solutions, at least there was a better way they could have gone about this whole experience. I was totally taken aback. I was dumbstruck by their acts. I couldn't understand anything. I even ended up being more confused. Then I'd even entered the police station. I was like, oh, what have I even put upon myself? Was I even supposed to go to them? Should I have just sat somewhere and they just accepted this? But I knew something could have been done about it. And so I was trying to seek the right help with the right kind of people. I didn't even know that I was going to be more disappointed and more devastated than I was. Even the whole experience, the experience was not even painful than the ordeal I had to go through with these police people, up and down, back and forth, going, oh dear. What can I say? You are just on your own. It's like, no matter how hard you push, it's not getting, it's really frustrating. It's really devastating and frustrating. This can happen to any of us. And how the whole incident even happened, I was surprised because we came as a company even offering something, and then I ended up being duped. Hoping to get solutions to this, and I went to the police station, I went to the telecommunication center, and all the efforts didn't even go anywhere. I willingly came even to see how we could go about these things. So it looks like you are just on your own, and these fraudsters are real. You may think you are not, because you are not affected, it's fine, but this is ruining that set telecommunications network because the person used that telecommunication. So imagine there are about 5 people have had this issue. They're going to stop using that particular network. And these police who are supposed to be our friends, you go there and then they try to make you feel like you could have done better, you should have known better. But that is not the case. There is a way we all can join hands to bring these people on board to stop them because they can go to any extent. It's been me this time. Who knows, it can be a family member of yours. And I was so disheartened. At the end of the day, I had to leave everything and just accept what it is. It happened to me. I hope we will be more vigilant, and I hope with these persons, the police, this communication tele network, at least there is some other way that we can go about these things because you have the person's information. I have the number to give you that we can even follow up on. But just because there was no police report, I mean, you are following due diligence, but can there be exceptions where the person is willing to go through the process to even bring these persons on board? And it's like nobody cares. But you may not care now, but imagine 10 people having the same issue and they decide not to use this telecommunication network, telling their friends. Imagine what the long term implications is going to be. And this said police station that I went to that they didn't even seem to care. Imagine the number of cases that have gone to them and they were just reluctant. They were not even willing to do anything about it. It was like, well, it's not my problem, it's yours. So deal with it. And that was so disheartening. I hope we can put in measures, people in place, at least to help curb these things and to also save people in the near future. It was me today. I've been able to snap out of it. What if somebody else? Imagine what would have happened to the person. So many things. We hear of suicidal cases. We have so many things. So are we waiting to hear that somebody has taken their life because they were duped before some action or something can be done about these things? It's really high time we just find time and make time when people are available to help even bring these persons to book. It's about time we really put in some measures and then come together, act together so that we stop these people. You may not be lucky next time. I got lucky. I'm sane. My mind is in sanity. And I have my life. The other victim may not live to tell the story that I'm sharing with you today. Let's all be vigilant. The police are our friends. Open your doors and please be willing to help certain cases. Probably it may cost you, but the glory that you will get at the end of the day in bringing these persons to book is immense and immeasurable and might save somebody close to you or somebody out there someday. Let's all come together to put a stop to all these things.